In December, cybersecurity firm Cohesity announced a merger with Veritas enterprise data protection business and says the move makes Cohesity the world's biggest data protection software provider. J. Durkin spoke with its CEO, Sanjay Poonen. More about it. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I joined the company about 2.5 years ago. Prior to that, I was CEO of VMware, so I'm no stranger to big deals. In fact, I did several big deals, both during my SAP years when I was president and when I was CEO of VMware. And when I came to this company, we were the fastest growing space. In fact, IDC calls out us last year as the fastest growing. We're kind of a little shy of 600 million, growing very fast. We're just turned profitable, but we were number 7 in the market and not number 1. I don't think we would have gotten to number 1 anytime soon. Veritas was number 2 in the market. You combine number 7 and number 2, we instantly get number 1. We create a profitable growth company. So now we have the profitability, immense profitability of Veritas. With our growth, you have a rule of 40 company, and now instantly about a $2 billion revenue company imminently, and that's now comfortably number 1. But the most important thing to customers is we're investing a ton in R&D. We have more R&D in our company than all of our competitors, and some of them were actually 2x the R&D. So we can pour in innovation. What got Cohesity on the map was we had the best platform, which was super fast for cyber recovery. Speed, scale, security, simplicity, smarts, we call it the 5 S's. We take that platform and bring the Veritas customer base to that and a lot of the IP they had. So it's a match made in heaven. I mean, people in our industry are calling the deal of the century. We're very excited about it. We closed it in December, and now we're off to the races, integrating and making customers happy.
Deal of the century sounds pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, it's a very creative deal.
Yeah.
I mean, the bankers who worked with us on this, we extracted out of Veritas net backup. We were able to get it at a very good price and created value for shareholders. Both companies, I think, are better off. A lot of investors came in. We raised about almost 3.7 billion, a combination of debt and equity, and a very creative deal, valued at about 7.5 billion. And we're now, taking that and going to create value. And I think if you look at even what has happened since then in terms of public comps, this company is going to be, worth a lot more for investors as we eventually take it out and so on and so forth. But we're excited. The most important thing right now, I tell our employees, is over 5,500 now employees. About 2,000 came from Cohesity and about 3,500 odd came from Veritas, Heritage Veritas. We got to do 3 things. Number 1, keep our employees engaged. We want the employees engaged, really excited about this mission. Number 2, innovate like crazy. We've got to be a $2 billion startup, okay? Number 3, obsess about our customers. Take care of them, partner with them, as we talked about earlier, and then the rest will take care of itself.
Are there any particular product developments or things in the work that most excite you about where your company is today?
Well, there's 3 things that we focus on in the product. Number 1 is multi-cloud data protection across all clouds. That's number 1. Number 2, build advanced security on top of the core security that's in our platform, threat hunting, classification of data, anomaly detection, and so on. But the Gen AI part, the third part, is the most exciting. So at the time we did this deal, NVIDIA came to us because we had some incredible innovations, which we've in fact patented for using generative AI techniques, a technique called retrieval augmented generation, to search and summarize all this incredible data that we protect, hundreds of exabytes. It's a breakthrough. NVIDIA saw us as uniquely positioned to do this, and they put money in this transaction into one company in this space, Cohesity. So we're excited about the partnership with them. Jensen Huang featured us at both his GTCs last year in 2024 and 25. We were the only company in our space. So we're working closely with them. A few weeks ago, we were at the Google Cloud Conference. We were featured as the prominent company that Google's working with. So I think NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, Amazon will be key partners to us. This work that we're doing in Gen AI, the product's called Gaia, is absolutely hot. And of those 3 things, I'm most excited about that.
That's pretty good company to be a part of, by the way, when you can name check some names like that.
Jensen's been very supportive, featured us in his keynote, called us, the company that's backing up the world's data, working very closely with them. So I've always believed when you sit on the shoulders of these giants, it's like Newton said, right? I see clearly because I stand on the shoulders of giants. So we want to stand on the shoulders of NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, AWS, and others. But those 4 in AI are doing some creative work.
And finally, before I let you go, what do you see as being some of the biggest challenges and opportunities at the intersection of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity?
I think this is the conference that's going to be really where that's talked about. Gen AI creates a lot of robots and agents. Okay? That's got to be protecting everything from the data to the identity to all of those aspects. We're at the front of doing that. It also generates a lot more data. Okay, and whether this will be data that is unstructured or structured. We'll see it's unstructured to things like documents, structures like things. We want to be the company. Today we protect hundreds of exabytes of the world's data. That's almost like 5 or 10x all of our competitors put together. GenAI is only going to explode that amount of data, and we want to work with our closest customers to make sure that we're at the center of doing what we do well, which is protecting, securing, and providing insights into the world's data.
Our thanks there to Cohesity CEO Sanjay Poonen and JD Durkin for that interview earlier in San Francisco.